Alright guys, welcome to my second series, my second Let's Play. Oh, hold up, it's just... Why have you got to cut off on me then? I hate this. Anyway, yes, welcome to my second playthrough, Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. I know yesterday I recorded Pokemon WonderTypeLocke, that worked so well, we started off great. If you guys haven't watched the video already, I'll leave a link in the description letting you watch it. Without further ado, let's get started in our Pokemon Diamond version Nuzlocke. I am excited to play this, I must be honest. Hello there. It's very nice to hold up. I think I can't see the text there. Am I gonna have to angle it like that? I have to for this bit. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. There we go, now I can just leave it like that. So yeah guys, I am recording this with my iPhone 4. That's probably why the quality isn't so great, but you know what? It'll do. It's something I can record with, so we'll go with that. There you go, I just tilted the screen back just so you can see the whole image that I'm seeing right now. Now, I am going to do a different voices throughout this. So the voices aren't going to be the same as the ones in Pokemon Y, but they're going to be like along the lines of the way they look and how I think the way they talk. So, this guy looks like, Rowan here, looks like it, Rowan, sorry, he looks like a, old wise guy, so I think we'll give him like a an old voice here. So, what voice can we go with? Let's go with this, see how it feels. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No info needed. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the bottom on the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. No, not that button. The button on the... Oh, clicked A by accident. Hold on a second. Hello? There we are. Got it. Oh, look at the little Nuzlocke. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. That's why you have the Pokédex. Without the Pokédex, you'd be nothing. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Now, we are going to play this playthrough. In the Pokemon Y WonderTypeLocke, we are playing as a boy, so I'm going to play as a girl in this one. Alright, so you're a girl. Yes. Tell me, what is your name? My name is the same name I am working with in the Wonder Y WonderTypeLocke. I don't normally play as my nickname Gibbs. I normally play my real name as my real name Tom or Thomas. That's what I always do when I go through a new Pokemon game, but you know, that's what we do with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'll just go with Thomas when it comes out, so I know the context of it. Okay, so you're Gibbs. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. Yes, so Buddy. What might his name be? Now, we can choose a rival name. So for this, I think we are going to go with one of my friends here. And I consider me and him to have a lot of banter. Witty banner. So it would be interesting to see how he feels if he watches this. Nathan, is it? That's your friend's name? Well, you see, Nathan, if you're watching this, you've got the, well, Back in the day, you had blonder hair. But, yeah, that looks quite like you, so we're going with you. He's gonna hate me for this. Alright, Gibbs, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. And we get Shrinkadinked right here. So, before, when Pokemon Diamond first came out, I only played it through it once, but I don't think I got to the Elite Four. It was like at one point in the game where I thought I'd try different like genre games, and I just got so into that I completely forgot about Pokemon Diamond. So with this, I haven't challenged the Elite Four, but I will be determined to finish it for you guys. Hopefully, if you like the series, remember to give it a thumbs up. You know, I'm always after some forms of appreciation here, just to give something back to you guys. However, let's get started. Despite the hang on, I need to read it like a news reporter would. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, however, the rare, oddly coloured Pokemon eluded detection. The rumoured Red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly to the crestfallen team. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, where were we? That concludes our special report, Search for the Red Gyarados. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Alright, so this is our room here. And I can't remember what that says. The X button opens the menu. Does it now? So it does. Interesting. Right, first things first, put that on fast. Let's go with... Nope. There we are. There we are. Right, okay. Let's go. Now, I am going to do the same mom voice I do in Pokemon Y. It's just because, well, it suits a character well, I'd say. Gibbs! Nathan came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said... I thought I put this on fast. But he said it was an emergency. Alright, so you're just going to stand there and tell me that, are you? Hold on. Let me just check this really quick. I thought I put it on fast. Let me try this again. Let me just talk to Mom here. There we are. Oh yes, Gibbs. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It'd be okay if you had Pokemon, but you don't. So you're just gonna tell me I can't even go on my own Pokemon journey, are you, Mom? Wow. That's really helpful to me, Mom. Thank you so much for that. Third. Barry, what you do? Not Barry. Nathan, what you doing? Now, I am gonna do the actual voice of my friend Nathan. So, Nathan, I'm sorry if I ruin your voice, but here we go. What was all that about? Oh, hey, Gibbs. Hey, I'm gonna go to the lake. You come too. Be quick about it. Okay, Gibbs? I'm finding you 1 million Pokédollars if you're late. That's his laugh. Oh, jeez, forgot something. Oh, yeah? What did you forget? I'll see you later, Nathan's Martha, when I come back in my house. I better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey, Gibbs. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Pokédollar fine if you're late. How are you going to get all that money? What if I get there first? You have to pay me 11 million Pokédollars. Don't forget that 1 billion on top of it. Alright, so... what I feel like we're going to do in our this first episode... wait, hold up. We don't need to go back to our house yet, don't we? I can't wait to get these running shoes. I know you have them already in Pokemon X and Y, but I just can't wait to get them when we can. Hey, you saw that news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the Red Gyarados and the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me to thinking. I bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. Come on, let's go. Alright, so, we're on our way here to Lake Verity. Hold up. Verity. There we go. Had to stop and make sure I got that right. This is the same problem I had with the Pokemon Y WonderTypeLocke. I could not speak. Alright, to the lake, let's find us a rare Gyarados. I hate it when I just crack up in the middle like that in the episode. I feel like so composed, and then it just goes to waste when I mess something up or something. But, you know, it's human. What's going on? Oh, there's the other guy. Now, the boy. What voice do we give the boy? Let's give him a wild voice, I reckon. Professor, there's nothing on the other side out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before. But, fine. It is enough that we have seen the lake. Lucas, we're leaving. Professor, you've been gone for 4 years now. How are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? There is one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The regions serve us very well in regard to our studies. Oh yeah, what, are you just going to pretend like you're all this big corporate boss? Excuse me, you forgot your briefcase. That's not very professional, is it? Excuse me, let us pass, please. Sorry, folks. What was that about? Those two? Huh? Gibbs, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass? No problem. We won't be in there long enough for wild Pokemon to come out. Really? Nathan, you're gonna take me to my death here? It's a briefcase? Dr. Obvious right here. Those people have got it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to deliver it, but who are they? I heard them say Professor. Oh, the Starly. Wah! Pokemon! Pokemon! What's going on? And here we have our 3 Pokeballs. Look, those are Pokeballs. Let's battle using these. Which ones do you want then? Now, as I can remember, I remember playing my first Pokemon Diamond with Mr. Old Turtwig here. Just thinking about the gyms, I can remember. I think we're gonna go with. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. It's putting me on the spot. This is. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna close my eyes. And whoever we get, we're going with. Who's that? Who was it? I closed my eyes. I didn't recognize the cry because it's been that while since I played it. Wow, Chimchar. Not bad. Alright, so we have to check your nature after this because I have no idea what you are. Oh, wait, hold up. Is it? Oh, I need to. That's what I must have changed then in the options, the battle scene. Sorry about that, guys. Come on. At least the battle's nice and quick, because this is an irrelevant battle, I think. So yeah, we have our Chimchar right here that we're going to throw off the bat. As you guys know, we can't Wonder Trade away because Wonder Trade isn't available in Generation 4. So the Pokemon that we're going to catch in the route are the ones we're going to go with throughout the whole LP. And then, it's like the same rules really, you can't swap them out unless you're doing XP training and that. So, yeah. Really? I think that's it. Waha! Your Chimchar really rocked. Totally rocked. Jesus, it's happening again. But my Piplup was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon though. I know, I feel bad. Should we give them back? No, don't be a spoil sport. But we had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Nah, I'm sure they won't mind. Oh, here comes Lucas here. Whew, you found a briefcase. The professor would have gone through the roof if he knew I forgot it here. Whoa. What? Did you use these Pokemon? Oh man, how am I gonna explain this to the professor? This briefcase is the professor's, so I'll take it, okay? Just don't follow me. You're enough shit as it is. Just don't come to Sanjin Town. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Gibbs, but let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Yeah, take me out of here, Nathan, before you get me into any shit. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend some time with a little more... Breathe. And breathe. And breathe. Read the text. Read the text. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. There we go. Finally. Okay, let's go, Nathan. Before I lose my shit over reading. I gotta see in English as well. How can I not read? I remember like passages all that out loud and normal. Well, I remember in year 11 when I was reading in Inspector Calls, I had no problems with that. And it's just simple trying to read 2 lines. It's not simple at all. Anyway. Hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? I've heard from Lucas that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Chimchar and Piplup. Piplup. You like to go, a lot, don't you? I see. That's how it is. Lucas, I'm going back to my lab. Yeah, of course. Professor, wait for me. You should visit us at our lab later, I think. We'll be seeing you. Yeah, I'm sure you will. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And he didn't want their Pokemon back? Gibbs, we should go home too. Yeah, let's go home. Let's just teleport to our house. And you just teleport to yours. What do you want, Mum? What's up there? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that you both and Nathan are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sanjin Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. With the Pokedex. The Pokedex does all the work, he does jack shit. He just sits there in his office lab. I hear he's also quite intimidating. He just shouted at me. Gibbs, I think you need to visit him in Sanjin Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure will understand. Ooh, I know. Gibbs, put these on. Gibbs received a pair of running shoes. Forgot our running shoes. Not bad. Going to Sanjin Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. I hate this bit of the game when they explain it to you through 6 generations or whatever, and they always tell you how to bloody use running shoes. I mean, it's helpful to those who are new to the game, but you should keep like a record of what games you're playing and like tell you whether you need to know it or not. So I'm just gonna skip this. Well, isn't that just nifty? What, you gonna let me go? Okay, let me go. Can we go? Okay, we're going. So yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have any Pokeballs? Don't think I do. I think it's this case where any Pokemon that we encounter here, because we haven't got any Pokeballs, we might have to just run from it. I'll come back when I've got some Pokeballs after being with Lucas. I'll get my capture after. Come back to round 201, and we'll just capture a Starly or a Bidoof or whatever. Those are the only 2 Pokemon you can get on this route. I mean, I'm not too bothered about having them in my party. So what I think we may just do is we'll train them up a bit and we'll box them. That's what I think we might do. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. See, this is our Pokemon research lab. We'll just go ahead and... Well, Nathan, that is incredibly rude of you. Lucas was talking. What the... Oh, it's you, Gibbs. The old guy, he's not so scary as much as he totally is out there. Aw, it doesn't matter, Gibbs. I'm out of here. See you later. Bitch, where's my 11 million Poké Dollars? What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Well, you don't. Anyway, let's go in. Yes, you're just gonna force me in, are you? I'm not even controlling it. He's just dragging me. He's dragging me by the arms. That's abuse. Finally, you've come. Gibbs, was it? Let me see your Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give you that Chimchar to you as your gift. Now that it is yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Now, because we are not going to be wonder trading off this Pokemon, we can give it an official nickname. I know in the Pokemon WonderTypeLocke, I did break one of the rules very early on. I did forget my own rules, but I played by my own rules. So, yeah, there we go. What can we name you? I'm just going to go with the first thing I think off my head. I think I'm going to go with... Just because you are one, and I know that you're not going to be a one when you evolve, but you know what? It suits your evolution line, I think. I see. And you're happy with that nickname? You guys can barely wait this anticipation no more. Your friend Nathan had told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there's a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That is why I like to entrust you with Chimchar. You're not going to tell us what our name it for it is? Boy, am I glad you're kind towards Pokemon. If you won't, well, I don't even want to think about it. That's what... That's what he's going to do now. He's just going to go, Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. Really? Yeah, I thought you explained that at the start. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. See, this guy, he just sits there in his lab while we go out and do all the work for him. He's like, oh yes, I'm retired, but I still work for a living, you know. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. That is what I wish to ask of you. What, because you're too lazy and you're old? Are you red or something? I don't know. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. We use it to record data on all this Pokemon in Sinnoh for me. What happens if we click no? I'm just going to go with yes. Good answer. We obtained the Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Gibbs, I ask that you must go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. When you walked up 201 with your Pokemon, Route 201 with Pokemon, what did you feel? Grass. I've lived for 60 long years. See, he's 60. He can't even be in retirement yet. He's 65. But you've got 5 years of life left in you. Go out there, fill up his Pokédex, get some Pokemon. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Listen, you're not helping yourself here, Professor Rowan. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means that there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Gibbs, your grand adventure begins right now. The professor asked me to help, so I'm going to go out and fill the Pokédex pages too. That makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? Okay. Anyway, guys, I think for now we're going to just end off the episode here. What we'll do in the next episode is we'll explore Sanjin Town, talk to these guys in the next episode, end off the episode here. But before I do end it off, let me show you what I call my Pokemon. Chimp. Because he is a chimp. And you know what? I think this is the only... No, because you can't see the Pokemon in Pokemon Y. So, yeah, you can see what party I'm going to have in future episodes. But yeah, let's get a nice summary of Chimchar here. It is a lax nature. I don't know what that does because it doesn't show up like the highlight it. It's like if it raises attacks and lowers defense, attack would be red and defense would be blue, but doesn't show that until Generation 5, which, you know, I thought that was a good idea because it shows us what it did. But yeah, nice and powerful Lax nature. I think that boosts special attack just because his special attack is 12, nice and powerful Ember, with Blaze of course, and Scratch and Leah. So yeah, that's a review of our chimp, and in the next episode guys, what we'll do, we'll go and get our Pokeballs from the wild Lucas, get our encounter from Route 201 and 202 as well, and then go and explore the town after. Hold on, did we get our town map? Let's have a look at. No, we don't. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll all do that in the next episode, guys. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment if you appreciate the series. And until next time, guys, I hope you did enjoy the series, and I hope to see you next time. Anyway, this has been Gib The Great, and I'm signing off.